Hey everybody! I'm here today to talk to you about a DJI Osmo Mobile 6, like this one right here, that is not charging. I'll be going over how to fix it with the easiest steps on the subject matter. Let's get right into the video. I'll be going over 7 quick solutions that you can try out at home to hopefully get your DJI Osmo Mobile 6 smartphone stabilizer, like this one right here, to charge once again. Because if it's not charging and it runs out of batteries, it's going to be basically useless to you. So let's get into this. We're going to go over these quickly, so try them out. Number 1 is to check the charging cable. Take a look at the charging cable. Look for any bends or kinks or cuts or anything that looks weird, any cut insulation, any cut sheathing, whatever the case is. Look for anything that looks weird. If it looks weird, replace the charging cable. It's as simple as that. If that doesn't help you out and the charging cable looks fine, move on to number 2, which is to wiggle or move the charging cable a little bit. So as it's plugged in, you want to just wiggle the charging cable along the length of it and see if it starts charging. If it starts charging when you wiggle the charging cable, then that means internally there's an issue with it, okay? It might be okay to charge for now, but you should replace that ASAP. If that doesn't help you out, that fix, then move on to fix number 3. The third fix is to check the power source. So literally check the power brick and the plug, the outlet. Make sure that there's actually power coming from that outlet. You might think that there's power from that outlet, but in reality, maybe your circuit breaker tripped, maybe it's miswired, maybe your fuse blew, but check the power source. If that doesn't help you out, move on to fix number 4, which is to clean out the charging port on the actual stabilizer itself, on the gimbal. So literally you just go and, like, there's a charging port right here, just blow into it. And if you see any foreign objects, any foreign debris, then take another step to clean it out properly. But honestly, just go in the good old, like, normal Nintendo NES. You know, I have a Nintendo 64 and still I gotta blow into those cartridges and the cartridge slot to get it to work sometimes. So, you know, just go the old route of just blow into the charging port and, you know, that'll hopefully help you out. If that doesn't work, move on to fix number 5, which is to press the charging cable into the actual charging port of the stabilizer firmly, but not too hard. So take the charging cable and sort of give it a good amount of pressure into that port, because maybe it's just a loose connection, and that would generally have to do with something being caught in there, but it can also be bent pins. There's a whole bunch of things, but you want to see if that makes a difference. And if that does make a difference, don't force it in there, but go and analyze to see what's causing it to not go in there properly in the first place, okay? Because it should just click in really easily. If that doesn't help you, I'll move on to fix number 6. We rhyme all the time, which is to unplug it, let it sit for half an hour, and plug it back in again. Maybe it's overheating. Very rarely would this ever happen, I would imagine, on these, but, you know, it might happen. It might be overheating. Unplug it, let it sit for half an hour, and in that half an hour, it's probably going to cool down, and maybe that'll make it work again. So plug it back in after half an hour. If that doesn't help you, I'll move on to the last fix for this video, which is fix number 7, which is to try a different charging cable. Chances are you probably have many charging cables that fit into this port right here lying around your house. It's as far as I know, it's just a USB-C charging cable as far as I remember. Just try a different charging cable. Give it a try and hopefully that will solve your problem. Just use a different charging cable. Obviously, the most ideal situation would be using the one that came with it. That's the OEM part, but you know, other charging cables will likely still work. They just might have a shorter shelf life, or they just might not work 100% of the time. But definitely you want to try out a different charging cable. Sorry, as I'm filming this, the best part is this: someone is learning to drive beside me. They're parallel parking behind my vehicle, and I'm like basically most well known for my driving tutorials. So how ironic would it be if they learned how to drive from my videos and I'm filming another video while they're parallel parking behind my car? That would be absolutely hilarious. Anyways, I'm gonna try and hide because I don't want them to interrupt the video, just in case they are. You know, I'll walk out after and just maybe they might say hi. You never. I like seeing driving schools, because then I just walk around and usually I get like one of those faces like, oh, it's him. So anyways, but that's bitches right here right now. Okay, that's basically it. Like I said, I might just be being cocky. Maybe she has no idea who I am, but you know, when I see a driving school, there's a decent chance that they give like a, oh, I know that guy from somewhere. You know, very rarely will I get a hi, but they'll just put on a face like, oh yeah, I recognize you. They probably just don't recognize where they recognize me from. They don't know where they recognize me from. Anyways, that's basically it. If you like this video tutorial / explanation / demonstration, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment, and of course be sure to subscribe for more great videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.